Well, hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for catching me live or on the replay. Either way, this is Coach T. This is the channel where I bring you great tidings in reference to your health, especially if you're dealing with any kind of chronic health, whether it is blood pressure, high blood pressure, all the way to chronic condition like autoimmune condition. So, Coach T is in the house today, and I'm so excited to be here. Today, I just want to put it on record. We're here October 31st, which the cause of why we are talking about the topic that we have today. Okay, so as you hopping in, let me know that you're here if you can. I know some people might be working or at lunch, or you might be listening to me on your way to just doing a great walk, and that's good too. So you see the title: Is it a trick or is it a treat for you this day of Halloween? Now that's a good question because here in America, and I know this is probably being celebrated all over the world, there is a lot of sugar going on. And you know, guys, I've been talking about sugar, 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 and how we have been ODing on this thing called sugar. It's in our beverages, it's in our juices, it's in our even something as simple as bread. There's sugar in it. So now we have this day that has come around every year. And is it really a trick or a treat? Now I'm going to say this: sugar, sugar, sugar can be very addictive. And when it's overloaded like this, especially with our little people, there have been already, there's already been stats showing that a lot of our little people are becoming obese. And that is really sad. Okay. It's $11 billion candy business that's being sold during this course of Halloween, which is usually about a month or maybe a month and a half or something like that. But this is just an easy way, I feel, to be into the devil's clutches. You know what I'm saying? It tempts you. He tempts you with foods that will hurt you and harm you over time. And we don't want that, really. We really don't want that. And let me share you a quick story why I'm talking about why I uh, rebuke Halloween, why I hate Halloween, why it's just not the place to really serve us, especially if you are with the Lord. Okay. I remember a friend of mine has shared with me recently that her grandbaby, only 4 years old, one, two, three, four, has suffered so much with sugar in a short time. I mean, the parents give him so much sugar that he's had oral surgery a couple of months ago to place caps on his teeth. Now, you tell me, what are we really doing during this season to advocate and promote all this sugar? Is it really helping our children? Is it really helping you? I mean, this is really, if you look into the books and research for yourself, this is the devil's holiday. People going around with these costumes full of makeup and masks and all this other stuff. And it comes from, and you can research yourself, but I'll give you a little snippet of how this comes from. It's the celebration of the dead, guys. It's the Celtic Druids, something called Samhain. I don't know if I'm saying it right. They summon the god of the dead. The spirits roam the earth um, thousands and thousands of years ago. And this is steeped in witchcraft, disguising themselves, like I said, and they disguise themselves so that the ghost or the spirits can't really find them. And all this is just calling up fear. And unfortunately, many Christians and non-Christians are celebrating this devil celebration of evil. I mean, that if you see around the different movies that are going on right now, the different shows that are going on, and different things that are happening in our lives right now, um, where it comes down to kidnapping and crimes and murders. And this is the night they do all of that. This is their high night to do all of that, you know? And you think it's cute to have your daughter in a little costume, probably with, something you think it's okay, but it's still changing what your little person is. And even movies like Hocus Pocus, I mean, has a lot of the witches and warlocks, the real stuff that they do and stuff like that. Even our churches are disguising it as trunk or treat or harvest moon or whatever they call it. And we're praising the devil one day and then we're worshiping God the other. I don't understand. I remember one time in high school, okay, or college, I asked my mom about voodoo, okay, and she said, I asked her, was it really real? And she told me, absolutely. But if I know God, it can't hurt me. So don't go anywhere near the practices of this, she says. And listen, guys, I got resources in the description here for you to review for yourself to make a decision on what's really happening. Anywhere from the crystals, the card reading, the horoscopes, the sage burn, the new age practices. Listen, I understand what that's about because I used to do that. I renounced that. I rebuked that. And God has forgiven me for all of that. You know, over the next 24 to 48 hours, it's going to be the height of this. So, find ways to, how can I put this? Find ways to advocate for yourself without doing all of this. Because, first of all, promoting the sugar alone should be an indication of something that's not really right for us to do. And you can take it to the Lord because, listen, Satan loves, he loves to kill and destroy. And he loves getting to our children because they're so innocent, right? And he is loving the fact that you're out there having your kids trick or treat and he can have a door right to you. Okay. And it opens the doors to all of these things, the spells, the witches, the sorcery, the hexes, the voodoo, or anything else you want to talk about. I want you to stand up today. Stand up tall. Kick the enemy out. Listen, let me tell you another story. This day is a day that I celebrate my life. Okay. Because I made a huge milestone. Today is my birthday. But I can tell you for years on end, really reflecting today to you guys today, that I did not celebrate because I did not like the abuse I got. I did not like people calling me, "Oh, you look like a witch. Oh, you're black like this. Oh, boo-hoo, you're Casper the ghost." I didn't like those things. It made me feel guilty. It made me feel ashamed. And why should I feel ashamed for a birthday that God has made for me? A day that He's brought me in the world so I can do what He asked me to do. I should not feel shame. I should not feel guilty because there is a evil holiday that people are celebrating and making me feel like I'm different. I'm different in God's eyes. I'm different in the world. I bring light to the darkness. And I don't go trick or treating or trunk or treating. I mean, I recognize that I did that in the past for my kids. So I definitely talk to God about that and, ask Him forgive me for that. But I know the temptation is really, really strong. You see all the people doing it around you. You see neighbors doing it. You see people in the church. You think it's okay, you know. But I remember something my mother told me a long time ago, and you guys might relate to this. She said, if you see your friends going on the Brooklyn Bridge and getting ready to jump, are you going to do that too? I was like, no. So she says, why are you following other people? And I'm going to say that to you too. Just because you see everybody else doing it doesn't mean it's right. I mean, listen, when we come down to these quote unquote treats, the candy corn, the Twizzlers, the chocolate, all these huge bags of candy, it's just increasing tooth decay in the mouth. I just gave you an example of a friend of mine that her grandbaby already had all his teeth orally done because of the sugar, because of the sugar. And I'm going to ask you, if you don't have a chance to, hey, check out my videos. I've talked enough about sugar, I'm sure. And we have to break out of this bondage, guys. We have to forbid the enemy to access your brain, your body, these unhealthy foods that bring in dis-ease and illness, even death. Wake up. Wake up. And I'm going to ask you to do this. CTA, call to action. Okay? Um, Prayer. Stop eating all this sugar. And book a health chat. Let's hear your issues and concerns or anything in your health that I can help you do. That's like a 15, 20-minute call. I believe I have it in the link in the description. If not, I think I do. So check it out, make a call. Let's talk about it because this is serious business, guys. And I don't want anybody dying to do it. I just want you to live. I want you to live. I want you to live. Say that. I want you to live. So I thank you for your time today. I really do. Is it a trick or a treat? Actually, it's both. It is not good for either one of us, either the trick nor the treat. All right. So with that, guys, I will see you next Tuesday. You know the time. I'm already there, 7:30 a.m. I don't need to send you a thing, but I look forward to seeing you guys again. All right. So be good. Have a great day.